Could hear us a couple of seconds ago already, I just noticed. Sorry about that.
At least Julian.
Well, we didn't do anything bad, so here we are back again for a nice TCG match. We hop right into the action as the players are ready. Both of them.
I think the game is already running, so I think we miss a couple of seconds in the start. And we are going to see Ferry versus Slurpuff.
We see on the left-hand side Robin Schulz with his Seismitoad together with Slurpuff.
And on the right side we see Fatih Akdemir, and he is playing the Ferry deck. Yep. And we see a Mewtwo Aztec in the Slurpuff deck.
And it's already active as well.
Yep, and stuff with double colorless energy.
So after having some shiny sleeves last time, we have some rather basic sleeves here. Yellow against the Fairy pink, or it would be pink, I think. And there's another Ultra Ball from Fatih. Oh, nice and shiny versus Seeker. He's just showing off now. I like it though. I just like it.
Yeah, I think we appreciate it a lot.
I'm easy to impress, right? So he's just playing an Ultra Ball if I was playing as him?
I mean, who's not impressed by shiny Pokemon cards?
Exactly. I would give up the game right there and then, right? I mean, what are you supposed to do?
No. You just counter with your shiny Pokemon cards.
If you have it, but you can see that Robin is not even playing the full-out Mewtwo X. But okay, let's put that one aside. As you can see, he has Xerneas and also the Gardevoir X
and
on his bench.
Spirit Link already.
And playing that N. The Spiritomb is negating any ace-spec that Robin or Fatih would like to play, so there's no computer search going on.
Yeah, let's check for the ace-specs.
Is he playing the computer search?
He's playing the computer search, and Robin is playing... also computer search.
Yeah, both players with the computer search. Also, we saw different types of Seismitoad decks concerning the energy. Robin Schulz is also taking a very aggressive approach here, and he's playing only 4 double colorless energy, so he has no basic energy to fall back on.
Yeah, I actually like the version with only double colorless a lot more than the version that's playing the 3 water energy, sometimes even 4. So you have so much card draw, you pretty much always get your double colorless energy. You are not relying on the water energy. And finishing off something with a grenade hammer also means no item lock in the next turn. So it's a hard decision sometimes.
What I like a lot about Robin, as you just saw, there was a Super Scoop Up he tried to play, if I saw correctly, and it was from the E-card expansion. So a very old card, but even at that time we had that same card, he tried to play, but he flipped tails. So here's a switch.
Oh, but it's not a first edition basic set switch.
Oh yeah, he could have played that. I'm not sure if that's allowed though, because it's still Wizard of the Coast. Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's cool.
At least I was playing it all the time and never got punished for it. So. But there are a few cards where you need the reference.
Maybe you were too bad to be punished, so no one was thinking about calling a judge.
Thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay, no, but let's get back to the game as we see Slurpuff getting some tastings on for Robin. He's playing another versus Seeker. Looking through his discard pile, which we can't see.
So, who do you see in favor in this matchup?
Oh, I was thinking the exact same thing when I was looking at the lists. I was playing both decks online quite often, and it's really tough. It's shifting back and forth. I think both decks have a good chance to win over the other one. It really depends on how fast can Fatih get his Fairy combinations going with Aromatisse, the Mega Gardevoir X, and of course, finally he's able to attack with Xerneas Geomancy. The good thing about it is Fatih has already played the Gardevoir Spirit Link.
Yep.
So he's not wasting a turn when evolving to the Mega Gardevoir. So he's got that going for him.
And he's lucky that he got it already out, since he's in the item lock now.
Exactly. And we see a shiny Max Potion, which is not going to do any good at this point. He doesn't have a Spritzy, though. Yeah, he has no way of bringing that one out. So next turn, he would be able to attack with that Gardevoir X. If he would be lucky enough to have a Mega Gardevoir X, it could even be... no, not enough for a knockout
and he is
yet.
swarming some Swirlixes.
That's always a good thing. And look how fast he's playing. This is only able to... You can only do this if you're a very good and experienced player. He's playing so fast, making all these decisions in no time.
Yeah, there we see the Crushing Hammer. Oh, I can't see what he's dicing actually.
What is this a 6?
No, I think it's a symbol. It's either the 1 or the 6 then. Yeah,
yeah, and good things come to you.
But since he removed the energy, I guess it was the 6.
Here's another one. Oh, it's another heads. Oh, that's... Oh, like the whole last turn is wasted now. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's tails. Finally, some tails, some justice. I always feel it's bad for the player who is getting all the heads against him.
Oh, and the 4th Slurpuff hitting the bench.
Robin is just set up for success here. The only thing he is not having right now is Burbank City Gym. Another
so no space for any Jirachi or so.
No Jirachi, doesn't even need it. He is so well placed. He even has 4 Swirlix sets. Does he have 4? Yeah, he plays 4 Slurpuffs.
Of course.
That's he can even bring them out all at once, giving him access to at least 5 cards per round. That's just amazing.
Really, really strong. Who needs supporters?
There's a Mega Gardevoir finally, but it doesn't have enough energy. So now Xerneas is picking up some steam. Let's see how many Fairy Energy he plays in his deck.
12.
So that should be plenty, even if Seismitoad is discarding 4 of them while flipping heads all the time. Here on the left-hand side, you see that nice full art Mega Gardevoir, an amazing artwork in my opinion. And
nice to see that Fatih is really prepared for some stadium wars since he's playing 4 Fairy Gardens.
Absolutely, and it's so critical to be able to discard, to retreat that Xerneas and maybe reuse that energy later on.
Yeah, and protect from poison and...
Because this is exactly what Seismitoad is doing.
I don't think he's harmed from Silent Labs really much. While Spiritomb, Jirachi... Oh, he's playing a Keldeo.
Ah, that Keldeo though.
So, countering Silent Lab is also good as well.
So if you're Robin right now, what do? You don't. He doesn't have to do anything. I mean, his whole bench is well equipped now. He's only looking for more Slurpuffs. He doesn't have them, and everything else he pretty much has.
Yeah. He got the draw power. He got 2 fully stuffed Seismitoads with Muscle Band and... Oh no, it's the Mewtwo.
That's a Mewtwo, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's so hard to see since the
that's a little
sleeve
risk.
Is so shiny.
I think that's a little risk now. If that Seismitoad goes down to an attack from Mega Gardevoir, is he going to find the Seismitoad quick enough? That Mewtwo, you can see here on the left-hand side, he equipped with 4 energy already. With the Muscle Band itself, it is doing 100 damage already.
Yep.
Then it's really dependent on how much energy does his opponent have, and usually it's 3 with that Gardevoir.
Yeah, it doesn't need more than 3.
And that's 160. It wouldn't be enough for the knockout, but another Seismitoad Quaking Punch would be enough. Now finally there's that Spritzy. I can't spell that. I can't pronounce that.
And more energy is hitting the field.
So JB Twist, we read your request. You would like to have Poke Alex on the stream. We try to make that happen as he's 5-0. We will forward your request. We are not deciding this as we're commentating here, but hopefully we can help you with that request. So here is a Ultra Ball from Robin, discarding Jirachi and a Seismitoad. He's certainly going for a Slurpuff, but he's eyeing through his deck to see what's left.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a 3rd Slurpuff out there.
No, it's the 3rd one.
Amazing. I haven't seen the 4th one while he was shuffling through his deck. It might be priced. Yeah.
But he doesn't really need it.
He doesn't really need it. It's an extra card. It's a nice to have, but actually he's in a good position here. But now that Fatih has 6 energy in play already.
Yeah,
the
and
next
with
attack.
Xerneas active, he gets 2 more energies into play every round.
And if he's able to return a retreat next turn, and it looked like he is because it's not asleep, or he will have a Fairy Garden. He doesn't have a Fairy Garden yet, so he either needs a switch or a Fairy Garden to retreat
Yeah,
it.
but the chance to get one is pretty high since he's playing 4 foes.
But then it is 6 Fairy Energy, and 6 times 30 would make 180 and deal a knockout blow to that Seismitoad. So let's see what Robin is going to do about it.
Yeah, and the Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir got a lot of HP, so it's going to be pretty hard to knock out it since it can in return one-hit Seismitoad.
And even that Mewtwo, after it has done all the damage to that Mega Gardevoir, will go down to 1 hit, and that could be a problem. And there is this the Fairy Garden.
Yep.
Now, and the Aromatisse even, you wouldn't need it right now, but now here comes the full-powered Mega Gardevoir X. This is going to hurt.
Yep, it's going to be interested.
Oh, and he even has the Lysander.
Mewtwo.
He decides, you know what, I don't need those item cards right now. I'm in such a good position. I'm just going to get that Mewtwo, and now nothing is really able to deal that much damage to that Mega Gardevoir. Oh, that's 1-hit KO.
Is it 4 prizes left? Yeah,
exactly. Both players, I think, have 4 prizes left. So that's even, but I think the momentum is really on Fatih's side here. If I'm Robin, you have to try and get that Mega Gardevoir poison there. That's exactly what I said.
No sleep.
No sleep.
I mean, how many crushing hammers does he have to pull out now to
exactly
get in a good position again?
Oh, there's Flawless Lysander's trump card. I'm sorry. Is he going to play it this turn? He's getting 2. Yeah, he's going to get the Juniper first before he plays that Lysander's trump card. Smart.
Do you really need it now? Or
yeah, I'm wondering. Maybe he realizes.
Bad we don't see his discard pile. Yeah, but that is.
Maybe he's missing all his Verbank City gyms. Let's see how many he plays actually.
I think it's 2. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why he needs to have more residual, more damage.
No Silent Lab. Yeah, only the Verbanks.
Now, if he can't get that Fairy Garden replaced with a Verbank, he will not deal enough damage, not nearly enough damage to really bother that Mega Gardevoir. There it is. Verbank. Wow. That's the power of the tastings. You don't need a supporter to get more cards. It's just all about those Slurpuffs. And if they are active, they work. Oh, you see.
And they are so
Oh, he now has 4 out there. So the rare prize, it's 4 of them. Now he drew 5 cards just because of those Slurpuffs.
Yeah. 6 cards with a start of your turn card. There we see Slurpuff.
It's going to get back, and the item log will... is he going to do it? He knows that if he is pushing that Seismitoad in front... Oh yeah, he's trying to get it to sleep. That's his only chance maybe when he doesn't get it.
Tails.
If he's... Yeah, he's...
Oh, he's going for it.
Now it's going to deal 80 damage in total, but it will get back immediately and knock out that Seismitoad, and this will leave him with 2 prizes left. So if he's bringing out another Pokemon X, this is all but game for Fatih here.
Yeah, even if he doesn't bring another X, I mean, the Slurpuffs are not really dangerous.
Exactly, they won't do any harm. And there's another Fairy Garden.
Yeah, so it will be even harder to get rid of that Gardevoir.
And there's another Gardevoir X waiting on the bench, fully powered.
Yep.
This is not looking good for Robin. I like Fatih's chances right now. It took him a little bit to get into the game, but now it's really, really tough.
But he cannot get another Spirit Link on the Gardevoir to Mega Evolve it.
Exactly, and here's the knockout, and let's see what Robin's going to do about it. Yeah, he's adding up, making sure that the damage, at least from the poison, will be counted.
So 90 damage now.
And is it going to be enough?
He still has more than half of his HP.
Yeah, and Slurpuff is not going to do anything about it. Maybe his best tactic is really just to leave those Slurpuffs active for now.
Well, he cannot do that very often.
Exactly. Here's Mewtwo. Oh, is it going to be enough? It's that's 60. That's 80, that's 100, that's 120. That should be enough, plus 30.
Plus 10 from poison.
Oh yeah, right, the Verbank is not out there anymore. And then it comes down to, yeah, he's discarding for the Ultra Ball. Maybe he's eyeing out for another Seismitoad to back Mewtwo up.
And it would put it on 210 damage.
And that's exactly what's needed to get the Mega Gardevoir out of...
Not quite sure, isn't it
230? I think it's 210. Pretty positive that it's 210. Would be very well calculated by Robin. If Fatih is able to bounce back with a Mega Gardevoir, it has currently 4 energy out there. It can go up to 5. The next attack would not be enough to take out that Mewtwo unless...
Oh, and an N.
Oh, that's how fast the game can shift. Is Robin able to pull that one off? He really has to watch out for every Pokemon X now.
A nice difference I just see on Robin's list. He's playing Super Scoop up 4 times and no Oliver or Cassius.
Rather flippy, as well as his Crushing Hammers, and they work again. And he's just drawing cards. Look at this, like it was his first turn, and there's another Crushing Hammer. Oh, this time it's Tails.
Crushing Hammer, tasting, Crushing Hammer.
Amazing, just amazing. And here comes Mewtwo's Crushing Blow. If we calculate correctly, this will be enough. And yeah, he takes the 2 prizes. Mega Gardevoir goes down. What's Fatih going to do about it?
Both sitting on.
He only has an N. Oh, he has an N now. He brings Robin down to 2 cards. But as you said, Tobias, Robin really doesn't care about that.
Exactly. Not at all with having 4 Slurpuffs in the game.
And Fatih, on the other side, has to get extremely lucky to bounce back. Xerneas, he probably won't need any more. He doesn't have the energy to do it. Oh, of course he has the Aromatiz. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Now this is a chance to get back a little bit into this game. Yeah, he's just moving it back and forth.
And he doesn't need to be scared of Xerneas getting knocked out, because then he can play the 7 prize cards game.
Exactly. 2 more Fairy type energy, has enough of them. Just divide them among your Pokemon so that your opponent can't get rid of both of them next turn. Aromatiz, pretty safe. And Spritzy.
I think Xerneas is this card where the most judge calls happens on the floors. It's so amazing to see that just for order how you have to make your attack, that you first choose the bench Pokemon and then you search for the fairy energy, and so many players out there doing it wrong. And I mean, it's only a little mistake, but it's
sometimes can make all the difference, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have enough fairy type energy.
It's a judge called Xerneas.
You know, I think I played this one wrong a couple of times too. If I have to admit that.
You can't do it wrong when you play on the online game.
Online it's easy, yes. And I was always wondering why is it programmed like this, right? I wanna see what kind of fairy type energy I have, but if you read the attack, you know you're wrong actually, and that game is actually making the right decisions for you. Here's another. Okay, that's Tails. I think these are all the Crushing Hammers he has currently until the next.
And a switch.
Trump card. There's a switch. And a couple of tastings going on. Tastings.
Drawing 2 cards better than drawing 1 card?
It's all about the tastings. And this is exactly what I meant when you were asking the question, what do I prefer? It's going back and forth. The game is shifting for the 3rd time now. Robin had the upper hand in the beginning, then Fatih was picking up steam with that Mega Gardevoir, taking out one Pokemon X after the other. Now Robin all of a sudden is looking pretty good, and Fatih's in the defense.
Yeah, but it's really nice to see what one tech card can make a huge difference, and I'm speaking about this Mewtwo. We see a lot of Slurpuff lists that don't play the Mewtwo. And what would he have done without the Mewtwo? It would be so hard to get rid of that Mega Gardevoir.
Absolutely, he isn't able to nearly deal enough damage to get rid of it. But now if you're Fatih, you're thinking, if I get lucky in the next turn, I get maybe a Juniper or so, I get my Mega Gardevoir out there, I'd be good to go, right? I could threaten Robin's Pokemon X, but at the same time...
Again, the Mewtwo with 2 double colorless.
It's doing 100 damage. Xenias has another fairy type. With the poisoning, it will be enough to knock it out.
Yep. And he
Fatih's not realizing it yet.
Of Mega Gardevoir since...
I think Fatih's not realizing it.
Head ringer.
But it will be knocked out. He doesn't have to use any dice. Yeah, it's knocked out. Yeah. He just explained it. And now he's down to 1 price. Any Lysandre will do the trick now. Oh, look at this hand. No, that's game over, I think. He does have that max potion. He could heal that Xerneas on his bench and buy 1 more turn maybe, but that's about it. He's checking his...
Seems like.
Oh, it's in Jirachi. I thought it was a... Ah, there it is. That's what I thought it was, a max potion. It's a Jirachi. Now that's bringing him back into the game.
We see Colress and he can...
10 cards.
10 cards.
10 cards. Now here's a question for you as a judge. If I don't have any cards in my hand and I play Chorus, am I allowed to shuffle my deck?
You are not even allowed, you are forced to do it.
But it says shuffle my hand in my deck if I don't have a hand.
You still have to shuffle.
Okay, got it. Now see, you can learn a couple of things here with Tobias at my side. I like that a lot. Yeah. And there's
Can you imagine Chorus with a new stadium?
Yeah,
let's draw 16 cards.
Exactly. Give me a couple of minutes here while I count all these cards.
Yeah, could someone help me holding all these cards?
Yeah, exactly. We saw Karl holding his whole deck in the first match of the game.
Yeah.
So he's moving a couple of fairy energies back and forth, 1 to Jirachi, because if that one's going down, the game is over anyway. Now here comes Gardevoir X. It really comes down to, is Robin able is Robin able to pull out any of the bench Pokemon? Because if he is, that's going to be game. And here we go. Oh, that's it. I think there's a Lysandre in the discard pile. There it is. Yeah, that's game. And that's 1-0. The game goes to Robin. What a great game.
Yeah.
That was going back and forth with... When I thought Fatih had the game, the next turn you thought about it, it was almost...
And suddenly Mewtwo hits the field.
It was back in Robin's hand. That's so great about the Pokemon trading card game. Currently, what we call the meta game, so the decks that are currently being played by most of the players, it allows for so much action back and forth. It's very well divided. You can play a lot of different decks currently, and still win against most matchups. So while we're waiting for the players to shuffle their decks, both players, by the way, were at 4-0. So one of them will go 5-0, which is just a brilliant result currently. And we see Fatih starting with a Spritzi and a Gardevoir X. And I think Robin wasn't able to pull a basic Pokemon in his first 7 cards. Now this is something I see from a lot of players. They are shuffling their cards in a way that it is like almost vertical, so that you can see the cards in the back, right? They're shuffling really upwards. I don't know how to explain it. So they can see those cards. I think, in my opinion, for me that's
allowed.
Yeah, but I see it all the time. It's like something that is tolerated. but you can see so many things. Like if you look at this now, if I'm Robin, I can see those cards. In my opinion, if I'm Fatih, I can't see any of the cards he's shuffling. Now, if I'm Robin, I can see a lot of cards that maybe are in my deck only for only once, and I can tell that they are not in the prices. So that's something that which has been a mystery for me all the time. So a good thing for Fatih is that one, he has a shiny versus Seeker, good for him, and second, that he is able to play that Gardevoir's Spirit Link and also computer search before he gets item locked.
And Gardevoir is his strongest weapons, especially the Mega Gardevoir we saw last game.
Absolutely. And he has that Keldeo to back it up. It would be awesome if he had, he is going to attach a Fairy Energy to Gardevoir X or to Keldeo next round and then attack with Xerneas to get those Fairy Energy to work.
The Keldeo is pretty important, this matchup you can get out of the laser sleeps. And
absolutely.
It's not like you're running into 4 lasers, it's more like you're running into 8, 10 and even more lasers thanks to that Lysander's trump card.
Absolutely.
The hammers and the lasers, everything is coming back.
So there are a lot of questions in the chat when we will be moving back to the VGC. Bear with us, after this trading card game match we will have a VGC match in full length, in color, with commentating going on, everything, right? So bear with us, the trading card game is an amazing game as well. We have to have both matches, both games here. And I hope you enjoy the action for the trading card game as well.
Yeah, totally agree.
Here we go. There is a Seismitoad ready to do some action. Yeah, and almost a perfect start for Robin in terms of getting those Quaking Punch from a very bad start. He somehow makes it happen. Not to put him asleep, but at least poison him.
And item lock.
And the item lock is going on. But if I'm Fatih, currently I don't really care because he's prepared so well in the first round. Even with that Keldeo, if he would have gotten out of it, he would have just attached that Fairy Energy not to the Gardevoir, but to the Keldeo, and then was able to rush in and rush out.
And another laser.
All those lasers. Now Robin, he doesn't quite get his army of Slurpuffs going currently, while Fatih is just powering up with all those Fairy Energies. Just look at this.
Yeah. And seems like he's not having any supporters, no draw power.
Oh no, Robin is just, if I'm Robin, I would be so crushed. Look at this. Robin can't do anything about it.
He almost passed 2 turns now with just playing the laser, and even if you put your opponent in sleep, it doesn't really help with that Keldeo on the bench. And
finally there is also another Slurpuff, and Fatih has used Geomancy 3 times, and look at all the energy he's putting into play. Now an attack from Mega Gardevoir X gotta hurt.
But we don't see it yet.
No,
but it's ready with a Spirit Link.
Just imagine like a Magikarp trying to defend itself against a Mega Gardevoir. That poor little thing.
Ooh.
Or Slurpuff getting
obliterated. Thinking you're trying to compare Magikarp to a normal Gardevoir X.
No, well, that comparison doesn't work too well. Here we go, there's another N. He's going for the N now. He has 6 cards to draw, and he just needs that one Mega Gardevoir. Ultra Ball is not going to be him any good.
Oh yeah, item lock.
The item lock is going on, and he has 50 damage on it, I think. Now let's see if he gets it. If he gets it, this is going to be huge. Yeah, there it is, the first card from the deck. On 2 even. Yeah, this is... How is he going to defend himself? He has to flip so many heads for sleep. Yeah, if I'm Robin, I mean, let's be realistic here.
When you're playing the Pokemon trading card game online, did you find yourself in the spot like, you're thinking about this awesome strategy for your next turn, and then you're like, oh, item lock.
Exactly, and you have all these item cards still in hand, and you think about this awesome next move, and you be like, oh, That's why we're sitting here in the commentator booth and not out there trying to get the title, right? Because that's us. That would be the typical mistakes we would be doing.
And you can make 2 stables of your hand. I can use, I cannot use.
Exactly right. Yeah, just leave them behind because they won't be any good anytime soon during the game. And for us, it's
waste
easy.
your time thinking about those item cards.
You know, commentating is very easy if you see both players' hands. You always know what the great move is, and even that time I think about all the moves which I would make, and they're still wrong. So these players are just the best of the best we are seeing here. It's a pleasure to be able to observe them and learn from them.
Oh, a lot of tails hitting the table.
Yeah, if Robin is going to keep up his tails momentum, here's Mewtwo, but it's expecting to get hit and knocked out next turn as well. And he even discarded an energy to Mega Gardevoir, so that's hitting him as well. So he's not doing as much damage. He doesn't have a Burbank City gym, so a lot of stuff going against him. I see a max potion, so if he's able to get an Aromatisse going, then he can heal up his Mega Gardevoir.
Yep, no item lock.
There's no item lock right now, and he's going for the Professor Juniper, hoping for an Aromatisse to show up in his hand.
There was a max. Did he just discard the max potion?
He discarded the max potion because he wasn't able to move those energies. Yeah, but now he gets it. Now he gets it.
Yes. Yeah, we haven't seen any max potion in the first game, I think. Even though he's playing 3 of those.
And even though they have a nice and shiny gold border to it. Here we go, there's Aromatisse.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he has another max potion in his hand, but at this point, I'm not sure if it really matters. Yeah, he's placing the... He replaced damage corners. Yeah, rush in, rush out, so that the poisoning has stopped. And Robin can't play as many hypnotoxic lasers just for Keldeo to heal up again. This is just frustrating. Fatih has everything in his favor currently.
And there's Seismitoad hits the field.
Another Juniper. But at this point, I'm not really sure what Robin needs to take back control of this match.
Yeah, but he can make a nice strategy out of 9 cards.
He has a lot of cards for him, yeah. But Fatih has 7 fairy energy, so as long as that Mega Gardevoir remains on the field. Oh, is this going to be enough? I'm not sure how many damage counters are on that Mega Gardevoir. It might be enough. That's 80 damage coming Mega Gardevoir's way.
It's at least 120 with 2 dices, and well, I can't see.
And that's it.
Oh,
it's knocked out.
So the 80 damage was enough.
And there's no Gardevoir X waiting to become active.
No real attacker at all. I mean, Keldeo can hit for 50.
And he's attaching an energy here, but probably just following up with
is not that helpful either, but he can.
He's hoping for
hit
a Juniper.
For 100.
Yeah, he needs to get a Gardevoir X right now with that Juniper. Yeah, another stadium kick.
Attacking with a normal.
Taking his time here. He can use Jirachi, okay, but he's not. He is opting to not do it. He is using. Oh, look at this deck.
It, yeah.
It's getting thinned out quite a bit, there.
Yeah, but I think nobody has to be scared about that.
Another Aromatisse, and here we go. Gardevoir X is back in business.
But there will be no Spirit Link.
No Spirit Link, but maybe at this point he doesn't really need it because then he's damaging Seismitoad for 100. Setting himself up for a winner next turn if Robin can't get rid of that Seismitoad's damage. He's going for it. He's moving all those energy to that Gardevoir, dealing 100 in damage. There it is.
Yep. And he blocked the computer search with the Spiritomb.
Oh, there's a Spiritomb. I didn't see that.
Yep, he just played it.
So what's Robin going to do? He's checking Fatih's discard pile. Maybe checking on how many Mega Gardevoirs there might be. That there's Super Scoop Up. Oh, and he gets the heads. Oh, that was important.
Yeah. Always when you think, oh, that might be game.
That was important.
Is that return? And Oh, he's counting the remaining cards of his deck.
It might be important right now. I haven't seen Lysander's trump card. I think Robin discarded it at the very beginning of the match. I'm not 100% sure.
It doesn't really matter with Versus Seeker.
If he has the Versus Seeker, I can't see his hand. He's doing a good job in hiding it from us.
Yeah, he's playing 4, so
he's 4.
the odds are pretty high.
So he did not poison it. It wouldn't do him any good because of that Calio anyway, but here we go. It's 5 damage counters on that Gardevoir. And I see another Mega Gardevoir, but he can't use it unless he wants to give up a turn. So does he want to invest that turn? No, he doesn't. Wow. 7 more cards. That's, I think, 2 cards left or 3? Yeah, 2 cards. Robin is double checking his options here.
Yeah, and if Robin's trump card is in his discard pile already, he has no option to get it back since he is in the item lock. So Robin could just play it out now and let him deck out. But
if he has enough trainer cards,
we have an information that Robin doesn't have because we saw an N on Fatih's hand.
Oh yeah, he can shuffle a couple of cards back in. Here's another super scoop up. It's tails this time. It's another one.
Another one.
Oh, we can't see it. What is it?
Oh,
it's a 4th one. Oh, another tails.
3 tails.
Oh, that's amazing. This could be game right there. If you're Fatih, you're sitting there.
That is really unlucky.
Unbelievable. What's Robin going to do now? Yeah, Fatih is feeling good. He's stretching his arms. He feels like he dodged 3 bullets. And he rightfully does.
I think every player got a typical move when he is quite sure when he got the game, you know.
Oh, he dodged a couple of bullets right there. Oh, if you're Robin, what are you able to do right now? All those super scoop up tails. There's another double colors. Is he going to retreat it? He's not giving up easily here. Yeah, there's another N.
And it saves Fatih from decking out, but
or playing his own N, yeah. Neither of these players seem to be willing to play Lysander's trump card. Both players draw 2 cards, I think, if I see that correctly. No, it's 3 prize cards left for Robin, I'm sorry. There's another crushing hammer. He's considering it, but does it do him any good at this point? There's 6 fairy type energy cards attached to.
And since he can move them around.
Here it is. He has to retreat. Does Fatih have a Lysander? He looks like he's no. It doesn't. It's not in his hand. And no, he can't do it.
Sacrificing his Swirlix.
So there's one more turn he's buying, but what is it? What is Robin's plan for next round? I'm curious. Yeah, here is Fatih's last prize card.
Yeah, it's also hard now to get all the hammers
3 cards. Back. Oh, there's no option for him left. That's it, I think. Yeah, he's drawing 2 cards. Nah. There's a Lysander, but doesn't do him any good. There's Keldeo sitting.
And he got free retreat.
I think we'll be looking at game number 3 in a couple of seconds here. He's going for... and it's heads, well,
finally.
Yeah. What is he going to do about it? Yeah, he's not. Yeah, now he's playing Lysander's trump card. I'm not sure if he's now. I don't think he's stalling. No, but if I'm him, what are my chances? I'm not sure what he is looking for to.
Yeah, is he scared of scooping and going into a 3rd match?
It's interesting. For all you guys in the chat, I see a lot of comments regarding VGC. Absolutely, VGC is going to be next up. And I'm sure that we will be, once VGC starts, we will be with the VGC match. So you will see it in full length. Promised.
I really wonder what option.
It's Mewtwo.
Mewtwo again.
Is it possible if he is attaching? No, he can do 100 damage. If he has a muscle band plus double colorless, that would be amazing. That would be the comeback of the year.
Oh.
Oh.
And he promotes it directly.
Well,
he has to. Since he has only Fatih had one prize left, he couldn't left the
I see.
spot, but it was game since no item lock.
He did his best.
Evolve and one-shot the Mewtwo.
He had this plan. I like this plan a lot. I didn't even realize that if he's shuffling in that Mewtwo and he's able to somehow get it back with tastings, I thought he used up his tasting. If he would have gotten the perfect cards with Muscle Band.
Yeah, but 3 energies less on the field. Oh, and I think it would have been even game since last prize cards taken then.
Absolutely.
Or it was maybe 3. Not quite sure about that.
We are really lucky to choose the right featured matches, in my opinion. We have some very close matches and interesting matchups as well. So great choice of people and decks out there, and also playing styles. We have 10 minutes left for the third game. As we promised, if the VGC is starting before we end this match here, we will be going to VGC and we'll be skipping TCG. Yep. For all you guys requesting those VGCs in the chat.
It seems like they're hurrying now while shuffling. Yeah.
Yep, they realize
they really want to get into the third match.
Maybe both players are content with that draw as well. I mean, if I'm them, I'm looking at 4-0. Both are at 4-0. They are looking good. Maybe they just want to avoid losing. They would be content drawing.
Yep. They don't even have to intentional draw, I mean. Look at the time.
Now, Tobias, how does it work if the time runs out for those two guys?
Well, if they are now in the game and the time runs out, they are treated like everyone else. The active player has to end his turn. Then they get 3 additional turns. So player A, player B, and player A again. And then it would be a draw immediately. The prize count doesn't do anything. So it would be a draw and 1 point for each player in the Swiss rounds.
So Robin is getting back to speed with those lasers and Warbank on the Spirit Tomb.
Does he have any other basic?
Warbank is going to be kicked right away.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, he's looking for a
Unicorn. Yeah, it's pretty nice that you can use the Ultra Ball to technically search for support.
Absolutely, that's the power of Jirachi with only the downside of exposing yourself to...
I remember good old times with Level Ball.
Oh, these were back in the days, huh? Now, Caldio did his thing, just quickly curing that Spiritomb, that's what it does. And here we go, Slurpuff, 2 cards.
Oh,
I see a Jirachi.
Another Slurpuff.
Another Slurpuff. You can evolve it right now if he wants to. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. We see Mewtwo, but no Seismitoad yet.
The Mewtwo, yeah, there's a Mewtwo. The Spiritomb has, I think, 70 HP. I can't recognize it right now. Here we go with a Crushing Hammer. It works. Fatih does not have a Xerneas out there, which is working against him. He needs to get those Xerneas to work as soon as possible for his strategy to work. And this is also the only Pokemon he plays 4 times in the deck.
Yes, it will be really hard to contest against all these hammers without the Geomancy attack.
Fatih is still enjoying his freedom of being able to use item cards. That luxury might be over soon as well, so they are taking their time here.
And we see Lysander from Jirachi. I had the feeling that he is in a pretty bad spot concerning draw.
There's
power,
this Lysander.
Seems like
both players are struggling a little bit.
Oh, he's going to kill the
I like that a lot.
Prevent the moving of energies.
I like that move a lot. This
Yes.
would give Fatih so much more flexibility if he was able to draw that Xerneas and an Aromatisse at the same time. Now, however, it's looking tough for him. He is at least able to get a Juniper. What other cards does he have in mind? Oh no, he decides to go with N and disrupt Robin's hand a little bit, but remember, there are two
Slurpuffs
Slurpuffs.
already.
Yeah, so he's essentially... How many prize cards does he have? He has 5. He is drawing up to 8 cards next turn. There's a Mega Gardevoir, there's 2 Mega Gardevoir. That's not what he needs. This is just a horrible hand at this point. Nothing for him. Nothing. Not even a supporter to get out of here.
Oh, that looks
And,
really bad, yeah. And he has to pass his turn
He
now.
passes, and Keldeo is going to get hit quite heavily with at least 80 damage next turn. Otherwise, he might also go for that Seismitoad and item block him, but little does he know, Fatih doesn't even have anything useful in his hand. Verbank. Almost every turn we see a change in stadium. Just imagine if this was realistic. Just imagine how often trainers would have to change the stadium. Am I the only one able to laugh about this? But no, seriously. This is a game.
And Mewtwo is even doing a little bit more damage now since there's 1 energy attached to Keldeo.
Robin is close to his perfect setup here. He has a Mewtwo, he has a Seismitoad, he has almost 3 Slurpuffs out there.
It's 80 damage from Mewtwo. I wonder if he's going to put another energy on Mewtwo if he has one to make sure he can 2-hit knockout.
Yeah, there will be another double colors, but he wanted to go for the Seismitoad.
Yeah.
Now we see what he's doing, but he's still unlucky with those super scoop ups.
Oh,
Yeah,
and there's the double colorless. Now I wonder.
Yeah, well, he might want to
Well, he could still retrieve
keep
the
it for next.
Mewtwo.
Oh, he might want to
attach
keep
the
it for
double
next
colourless.
round. There's another tasting. Another tasting.
A laser.
Oh, it's heads this time. Oh, he's doing 30 additional damage because of Verbank. And he's deciding to go with Seismitoad. Is he going to retreat it?
That's what I wonder.
Was that? Well,
That was
it looks
apparently
like
Tails.
it's... Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going for the item lock.
Wow, okay, so that's how important he thinks remaining in the current position is for him. But little does he know, look at this hand. He just can't get out of there. Does he want to attach energy? If so, on which Pokemon? It can only be Spirit Tomb.
Oh, he's going for the
Well.
Keldeo.
Well, what are you... okay, he's trying to buy some time now with the Jirachi. And he's even returning it. Oh, look at this nice mirror match. That's an unlikely mirror match right there. Look at the stare down.
Do you think the full art Jirachi has an advantage?
I think so, yes. Just it's sheer self-esteem. Look at all the self-esteem. It's I mean, absolutely the regular art can't stand it.
Okay, so
Probably going
are we
to
going to
return.
see some scoop up fails or
Yeah. How many? He has a third
Floatstone.
Slurpuff. And it's another Juniper. So we will see. Oh, there's a switch. I saw a switch already. So Fatih tried his best, but now it's really looking grim. This game could be over very soon.
there was a switch, tasting for 2.
That's a very good
And
move.
he's trying to play really fast now.
Yeah, he can tell that he's currently winning, and Fatih on the other side. Oh, well, he's not stalling. I have to give it to Fatih. He's a very respected player. He doesn't take his time unnecessarily long to decide if he wants to play that Fairy Garden or not. He just plays it.
Yep.
But now his hand is just unbelievably bad.
Yeah.
So unlucky. Just so unlucky.
And rush in from Keldeo. Still have some time. Well, he's trying really to get his prices now fast.
Yeah, but Mewtwo is sitting there just waiting for another double colorless to get up to 100 damage. But he's just saying, no, I want to read. Oh, now he's drawing that Aromatisse. This is just so bad.
Yep.
I feel bad for
Doesn't have him
Fatih.
anymore.
This is not a real match anymore. He's now drawing as many cards as Robin has in his hand. That's quite a lot. Finally, he's able to do that, but can he bounce back at this point?
That's quite nice.
Now he has a deck in his hand.
Help him?
Robin could follow up with an N here, but he doesn't play that many, I think. Oh, no, well, one N only. He decides to knock out that. Oh, we just heard there's a timeout now.
Yep.
That also applies for Robin and Fatih now. So Fatih is finishing his move.
Exactly. Then it's Robin, Fatih, and Robin again. So Robin will have 2 more turns.
And he will have to pick up, is it 4 or 3 prizes?
Not quite sure, but...
yeah, Fatih's going to stall now. And who would blame him? This is his only chance, and he played...
There's one easy knockout with Lysander on the Yashi. And the Keldeo got 90 damage. And
2 more deck cards. Robin has his deck in his hand. Look at this. Just amazing.
There's Mewtwo to deal some more burst damage, more than the 80 of a laser muscle band Verbank combo from...
Yeah, Mewtwo could take out Keldeo and Jirachi. If he attaches another double colorless energy.
Seeker.
And he has another double colorless.
Oh, I see 1.
Now,
I see at least 1 versus Seeker.
yeah, there's 1 versus Seeker, but he has to think one.
Now?
Yeah, that's the first one. But he has to think 1 step ahead. He has to get that another. Maybe it's priced. I haven't counted it, but this is going to be very, very thin. Is Fatih able to stall him out?
At least they are not under the pressure of time anymore.
Exactly.
It's now limited by turns.
Yeah, Robin does.
Oh, and he's powering up his Mewtwo.
But how does he get the Branava, the Slurp, Seismitoad back? Does he have a switch? Oh, he can attack. He can attack with the.
Now he knocks out the Jirachi.
And now, okay, that's just not necessary, but he does it just in case there's an N coming up. I think he's thinning out his hand just in case Fatih's coming back with an N.
And he wants to check what is my last card in my deck.
Is it? Well, he puts it back.
He forgot to shuffle.
Does he want to? Yeah, exactly. And does Fatih? No, Fatih is not shuffling it.
Also cut
Risky move. He's not cutting the deck. Wow, that's living on the edge right there from Fatih. Robin knows exactly what card's on top.
Laser.
Well, laser, he's just getting rid of cards. He just has to put himself in a position that N doesn't hurt him anymore, I think. That's why he's playing all those lasers. That Jirachi is knocked out either way. And here we go. He has 2 prize cards left.
Oh yeah, there could be something helpful in the prize cards.
And now it's all about what kind of... he can retreat the Keldeo and make that Mega God of War active, so he gets most of the HP. And here we go. Yeah. Exactly, that's what he's doing. And now he's hoping that he does not have a Lysander. And it doesn't look like it, because otherwise he would have played it immediately.
Up at least, so he could get rid of his Seismitoad.
And a Xerosic? No, that doesn't do any good. He needs to get rid of that Seismitoad.
Yeah.
How can he retreat it? He's thinking about it.
With a scoop up.
He has to flip heads. Are there any other ways to get it? I'm not sure.
I saw at least 2, but we know how it happens when he got 3.
Exactly. This could be another very critical moment.
His option
he's thinking about... Exactly, here we go.
And then he can draw 3 more cards.
3 more cards for the win.
No, I think he did it wrong. He should have scoop up the Seismitoad first.
But does he have... Yeah, he has one. Yeah,
there. You can put 1 Slurpuff in your active spot and draw 1 more card. I mean...
Oh, does he have... Now he's just poisoning that Mega God of War.
Scoop up?
Scoop up number 1. Is that heads? I'm not sure. Here's another one. It wasn't heads. This is heads.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, he couldn't be quicker. Does he have Lysander though? Here's another one. Fatih is thinking, what's happening? Oh, that's amazing. But he's not allowed to play a Lysander. He played the flooded. Oh! Is he able to deal enough damage with the Mewtwo itself?
I mean, it's 2 times poison.
That's amazing.
Damage. No, oh, his last prize
That's
is the Versus
20,
Seeker.
40, 60, 80.
His last prize card was the
Oh,
Versus
that's
Seeker.
amazing. It's not enough. I think it ended in a draw right there. That's just amazing. He had 3 double colorless energy attached to it, another muscle band. So these cards alone are dealing 140 damage with. The laser makes it 30 more. That's 170 damage. If he would not have drawn that Mega Gardevoir, that's just amazing. Fatih somehow handled to outstall the aggressiveness we saw from Robin here, ending in a very exciting match, and I think a well-deserved draw.
Yeah. Well
so,
but they have been 4-0 before the round. Now they got 1 draw. They are still in a really good position.
Absolutely. For them, it's a very stressful match right there. And I think we are going over to VGC right now. You guys in the chat, finally we're here for some VGC action. Don't worry, you haven't missed that much. They're just about to start the new round, so we have a couple of moments left. We have no moments left. We're starting right now. I like that. Why would we take any breaks? We have 2 more minutes, I think. And we'll be switching a couple of microphones right here and get Sebastian back on his seat. Are we moving to a pause screen, or are we just waiting for Tobias to hand over his microphone and just...
No, we're switching screens first.
Let's do it right here. We don't have anything to hide, right? You can take off your microphone right here. Get Sebastian in. We're one big family. We're all hungry.
Switching the places.
Very big, hungry family. What round was this in the TCG? Thanks for the question. That was round number 5. This leaves Robin Schulz and also Fatih with 4 victories and 1 draw each. And for the VGC, I think we're in the round number, well, I think it's 7. It is round number 7, exactly. So there's plenty of more action to come. We understand that you guys would love to see more VGC, and I think we can accommodate this and have more VGC and not miss out on any other round. So you can see the best players here battling it out on the video games. You can see here in the background, we are just trying to fix the microphone for Sebastian so you can hear him loud and clear. While I see that VGC is...
Hello again.
Getting up there. Did you bring some food?
Did you want something?
Well, no. I can make it. I can make it. I'm just looking forward to that VGC match. I think we really need it. While I'm looking here at the chat, while we're waiting...
Hi there.
We can see in the chat that people agree that this last TCG match was just amazing. We're really lucky with all those TCG matches, in my opinion. We have very close calls in all those matches now, and a well-deserved draw. I hope that we were also lucky with the next VGC match, while Sebastian is trying to fix his microphone right there. So we see
here we go.
We see a couple of tweets. Poke Alex is going 5-0. Congratulations on this achievement. Not many players are going to 0. They will be facing
right now.
each other's very soon in the upcoming matches. Also, many thanks for the streaming guys for the support. Yes, again, greetings to Spain. I can only agree. These guys here supporting the streams are just amazing. They're working all day, not only today but also yesterday to enable all this what you're seeing currently. And I see a comment in Spanish, I think. A ver, maldita sea, tanto Julian como Tobias son nombres de España. Nos debías una. Thank you, I guess. I don't know what that means. I hope it's a compliment, but I can't really tell, so sorry. But thank you for letting us know and sharing your opinion in this post.
Poke Alex is 6-0 right now, if you want to know that, for the Spanish guys. He just won his last round pretty quickly. Now we are going to stream a pretty cool match. We are featuring Nemanja Sandic, also known as Porengan or TV Rocker, versus Markus Stefan, also known as Blackleg. Both players are standing 6-0. So one is advancing to top cut already, as we are going to cut off everybody with 6 with a X2 cut. That's why we're going to see a lot of VGC matches later on, because we were playing the top cut until we got the top 8 today and top 8 cut for tomorrow. So we are going to see very good matches later on. So please wait a little bit. Don't get too nervous about not seeing VGC. We're going to see a lot later on.
You can get nervous. You can be looking forward to these matches. We will have a lot of matches coming up because of these top cuts. So please excuse us if we sometimes are looking into the TCG. Of course, we have fan bases around both games. We love games both equally. But now we will be focusing a little bit more on VGC in the coming hours. So we will have our match up very soon. I can see that the players are currently starting up their 3DS devices. I can see the starting screen already. Also, for your interest, players were able to get a very special Pachirisu here in the hall early on when we had the opening ceremony.
I was seeing it live last year in Washington. Everybody freaked out as Sejong Park showed us his great Pachirisu. It was a really cool call.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. It was really unexpected, but it was a really good choice having a redirection that is not affected by safety goggles, which got popular at the end of last season. That's why he used it. It was the only follow me user despite Lucario, which was used as well at Worlds. But Sejong Park used his Pachirisu to great success. And now we are seeing Nemanja, who is very well known for really cool and awesome teams. He's never playing the meta game. He's always playing a bit outside of it. I now can say he will bring a Sun team featuring a Charizard, a Rhydon, a Heatran, a Suicune, a Virizion, and a Whimsicott. And on the other side, Marcus is going to use Sun as well. It's a Charizard, it's a Venusaur, it's a Scrafty, a Landorus T, a Rotom Wash, and a Heatran as well. So we got pretty similar teams, despite Nemanja is using 2 plans. And Marcus is only using Venusaur. Let's see what we got. The match is going to be set up. I'm really looking forward, as Nemanja is very well known as a really constant player. Top cut in last year in Nationals in Germany, going top 4. At Worlds he went 4-2. Was pretty cool for his first Worlds appearance, going that positive. He just didn't make top 8, but at least he got into top 16. That was pretty cool, and I'm really looking forward to see Marcus Stefan also on his black leg for his big national appearance. Until now, he's undefeated, and I'm really looking forward who is going to win this match.
We are seeing your posts in the chat, so thank you for all your participation. I can see that people are wondering if we are looking at a Mega Venusaur or not. So we decided to not spoil all the action before you see it and not reveal all the attacks, not reveal all the items before we get to the point that they are actually being used in battle. So just let us know if you like this approach to have a little bit of fun while trying to figure out what your opponent, what the 2 players we will be seeing are using and movesets for their Pokemon.
For me as a player, I don't want to reveal too much because I know it's a big disadvantage when everybody else knows what you are going to play. So until top cut, we do not say too much about the teams. I say you all 6 Pokemon potential attacks. They may have it, they may have it not. We do not know yet. And we're going to comment it like that until the top cut when the action really starts.
So we are just about to get started. I know those 2 players will only have to get settled with their technical stuff so that they are connected with their Nintendo 3DS. And equally, like we are, they just can't wait to jump right into the action. I just saw the question what round it is. I think it's round number 7 starting right now for the VGC.
Yeah. Round number 7, the one who wins is straight into the top cut because of the X2 cut. We are going to see Nemanja on the capture card. For those who are wondering, I don't know what nicks they are going to use. Let's have some tweets. Let's see what you guys are writing us. Whoa, 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 a lot of Spains.
While we are currently waiting on the VGC to begin, we just heard that there was an announcement made that the TCG Junior Top 8 about to begin, so there's some serious action going on for the juniors. They will be able to battle it out very soon in the finals.
I see Chris Brown is taking a photo of us. Say hello to him.
So for you guys in the chat, I hope you can accommodate you. We're now with more focusing on the VGCs. From that point on, we will always keep it the same way we did within the first rounds. We will have the VGCs coming up, and once the VGC is finished, we will hop right into the action from the trading card game where we left off.
And as we mentioned already, we are going to see a lot of top card matches because of the X2 card. So please just be a little bit calm. We are going to stream a lot of VGC as well, and we are doing our best to provide good coverage for TCG and VGC as well.
So you're asking for the teams to come up again. You haven't missed anything because we jump right into the team preview, as you can see here on the screen.
Here we go. We see Blackleg's team, also called as Marcus. As we told you, it's a Charizard, it's a Venusaur, it's a Scrafty, it's a Landorus T, it's a Rotom Wash and a Heatran, probably Sun. But as we know from the flow from last year, it might not be Sun because it could be a Charizard X and a big fat Venusaur. But
a large Venusaur.
A large Venusaur. Looking at Nemania's team, he's playing a Charizard as well, a Rhydon, a Heatran, a Suicune, a Virizion, and the Whimsicott. He only got 2 fire resists, which are, one of it is Rhydon, which is pretty weak to Venusaur. So if Blackleg is going to lead with his Sun Core, Nemanja is going to be in some trouble. But therefore, I think Nemanja is going to lead with Heatran. Blackleg is taking care of that pretty well with the Scrafty, the Landorus, and the Rotom Wash. So it's pretty tough for Nemanja here. He got some tricks on his team, as I can tell you. It's pretty cool. And let's see what's happened. In my opinion, Nemanja is going to lead the Virizion and... Well, just let's have a look what they're going to do. Seabeamer is Perengan, Blackleg is Marcus.
Let's hop right into the action. Every time we saw a Charizard in the game, it was always a lead, and it has always been Charizard Y to begin with. So let's see. And again, we see that Charizard, nice and shiny on the left side, start with
Whimsicott. And the shiny Whimsicott as well.
That looks amazing. And also we see Landorus putting that Intimidate to work right away, and also the Rotom Wash putting some pressure on that Charizard.
Whoa, some pressure from Landorus T as well, because it is always able to Rock Slide. It's usually Scarf. It may just go for the Rock Slide, or maybe if Nemanja is going to predict that, he could just U-turn out of that Whimsicott. Rotom Wash is a mediocre threat to Charizard because it may just Solar Beam, but let's see what happens here. As I know the team, I can tell you, you are going to see some nice tricks by Nemanja, and let's see what they're going to do.
So Charizard is going ahead and Mega Evolve first turn. I just like this color. I can't help myself. It looks amazing.
I like that shiny as well.
And as we've seen in the other games where we saw that Charizard is going to bring out the Sun and dry out any potential water attacks, while Whimsicott is using Protect. Also, that Charizard is using Protect, so we have a double Protect going on from Nemanja. So nothing really happening in the first 2 rounds as both Pokemon used their Protect.
We couldn't read for which attacks Marcus went for. Sorry for that. Maybe you can Twitter it us.
But we're sure that Nemanja got some nice information out of it.
Right.
While he was scouting what Marcus was going to do.
Oh, he called back the Charizard.
Charizard is being replaced by that Virizion, also nice and shiny.
Oh, shiny legendary. Oh, and we see a Hidden Power. He's going for the Hidden Power Ice.
And it's not going to be enough. It's hanging on barely with just a couple of HP.
He had a Life Orb Hidden Power Ice, and it's not that...
And that's a return.
Whoa.
Landorus coming back to Marcus now, dealing approximately half.
That was an awesome play. That was awesome. You never, ever see Whimsicott.
Heatran coming out for Marcus, and Rotom has... Oh, it's burning the Whimsicott.
Oh, that is...
The Will-O-Wisp is connecting, and Whimsicott is down a little bit, but Landorus just barely hanging on and now resting a little bit inside Marcus' Pokeballs.
That is one of the tricks Nemanya's team got. You never ever see a offensive Whimsicott. It always almost ever runs stuff like Fake Tears, Encore, Tailwind, and he's going for the offensive road and just barely not killing the Landorus. It would have been a nice catch.
Rotom Wash is being replaced by that Landorus, which is coming out to intimidate both Virizion and also the Whimsicott. And there's, in the bright light, there's the Solar Beam coming out right away, and it's connecting with the Landorus, which isn't being knocked out. It's going down. Marcus is down to 3 Pokemon.
Nemanja got the upper hand right now and is going for
Virizion with the close combat on the Heatran, but it's not going to be enough. Heatran is hanging on while the defense is going down for Virizion. Heatran is coming to the offense now. Oh, it's missing the Virizion. This was huge in the sun. Of course, Whimsicott can't stand that attack, but I think Virizion dodged a huge bullet here.
Oh, Virizion would have fainted as well because it's down at -1 special defense. There's Sun Up, that's stab from Heatran, same attack bonus. Let's see how Blackleg is going to come back here in this game, as Virizion is a huge matchup versus Heatran. The Charizard isn't hindered anymore because Virizion pressures Heatran a lot. Maybe it gets some tricks even to hit the Charizard on the opposing side very hard. Let's see what is going on there. I don't want to talk too much about this because I know what's going on. We know the informations about the teams, and you better tweet in our Twitch what is going on, what's coming next.
So we have a lot of fire Pokemon out there, and that Virizion with its grass type being friended a little bit by that Charizard and also Heatran of Marcus. And we see that Virizion is doing the smart move, coming back to its owner's Pokeball, and another Heatran for the mirror match. Now that's going to be interesting.
This girl is on fire, huh?
And the Charizard obviously going to Mega Evolve. Now, if you're talking about mirror matches in the trading card game, this is about as mirror match as it gets in the VGC.
And we don't even have a Kangaskhan or something like that. We see 2 Charizards, 2 Heatrans. The shiny ones on the side of Nemanja, the normal ones from Marcus.
Good move from Marcus. He's using the Tailwind and Protect on his Heatran, so that the hidden power from Charizard is not connecting with it, and it's recovering a little bit with leftovers.
Oh, we see that hidden power is probably going to be hidden power ground to kill the Heatran. Now Heatran is faster than the Charizard of Nemanja, and the Charizard of Marcus is faster than the other one. It's a pretty tough match because nobody wants to fire off fire attacks in front of a Heatran. Marcus Heatran is now faster, probably going to have the Earth power, being able to kill Nemanja's Heatran, being able to feint Nemanja's Heatran. The Charizard is standing there because it don't want to touch the Heatran with Heat Wave and connecting to his ability. I don't think they're going to play on time. Oh, there is actually going
well, there is a fire attack from Charizard. It's not afraid to hit that Heatran. Actually, it's only hitting the Charizard, but dealing quite a lot of damage with that critical hit. And Charizard is just dodging the Heat Wave from Heatran, and obviously Heatran is only getting powered up and is hitting his own Heat Wave.
That was a Stone Edge. The Stone Edge would have probably killed the Charizard. Nemanja just missed the Nemanja just missed the Stone Edge that would have probably fainted the other Charizard. That's a big disadvantage for Nemanja. He went really for the KO on the opposing Charizard with some tricks on his team, and now there's only a Rotom Wash left on Marcus' side and a Charizard that can't touch the Heatran on Nemanja's side. Nemanja is a bit taking the upper hand, but Sun is down, so the Charizard can't touch the Rotom Wash with a Solar Beam.
Now Marcus is bringing out that Rotom Wash to cool down the action just a little bit. 3 very heated Pokemon out there battling it out.
It's getting hot in here, isn't it? So, what are the options? The options are Rotom Wash can potentially Thunderbolt the Charizard. It can potentially Hydro Pump the Heatran. On the other side, we have the Charizard and the Heatran. The Heatran probably can't touch the Rotom Wash, and it can't touch the Charizard neither. Despite the Stone Edge. And here we go.
The Hydro Pump is going to connect with that Heatran, but it's not going to be quite enough. Here we go.
Another
the Stone Edge, and this time it's going to connect with that Charizard, which is hanging on with just a couple of HP.
But now it might be in a range where the Charizard can take it out with a Heat Wave. And Nemanya's last Pokemon is going to take care of the Rotom at the end of the match. Still having Tailwind up by... Oh, let's see how it's really hard. A really hard match. I really like the match. We saw some really nice tricks from Nemanja. That HPIs on Whimsicott. That nice Stone Edge on Heatran to take care of Charizard. That's really awesome. Do you like the match, Julian?
Well, it is going back and forth, and I've never seen a match being this close to a mirror match than just a couple of moments before where 4 fire Pokemon were battling it out. But now we see that Thunderbolt from Rotom hitting that Heatran. That's enough to knock out Heatran.
And so he can't touch the Charizard
and
with
the Tailwind is over.
So we are going to see which Charizard is faster. And the Virizion pressures Rotom Wash a lot because Rotom Wash can't touch it. So there are some options. Virizion can go for the Leaf Blade, for example, on Rotom Wash, and Nemanja's Charizard is just going to Heat Wave to take up the KO on the opposing Charizard. This could potentially lead to Marcus S protecting his Rotom from the Leaf Blade.
Charizard is getting out the Protect here on Marcus' side. Now Virizion is going for the Leaf Blade. It's hitting the Rotom. Is it going to be enough? No.
No.
Rotom is hanging on, and it has its
Citrus Berry
to
recover some health again. Oh,
Charizard is it's attacking the opposing Charizard, but that was protecting itself, and now Rotom using Will-O-Wisp on that Virizion and connecting. Now Virizion is burned.
And we still do not know which Charizard is faster. Will Nemanja's Charizard take out the opposing Charizard? Let's have a look.
That was a quick one here. Is the Leaf Blade. Is Rotom going to hang on?
Oh, no, that's game. I probably think that is game.
Even though it was burned. Now Charizard is going to attack. Is it going to be enough to take down that Charizard?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is. So it 2-hit.
We got our first Top Cut player.
So Nemanja.
Congratulations. Nemanja is
moving on to the top card. Congratulations.
I'm really happy to see him in the top card as he's a really good friend of mine. I like him a lot, and it's always fun to commentate on people you know. Hello again, here we are on stream.
He had a very creative approach, using a couple of different movesets on Pokemon you wouldn't expect.
He is known for that, and I like this play style a lot. It brings you through the Swiss rounds. Maybe you got some disadvantage in a best-of-3 mode, where you already showed your opponent, for example, that the Whimsicott is a HP Ice Whimsicott, and the offensive one, or the Heatran got a Stone Edge. That's probably going to be a little problem in the best-of-3, but last year showed that he can play best-of-3 with fancy teams as well.
Yeah, that would be my question. Now that we've seen him on screen and a couple of players might be able to follow that, how do you react to people that know about your a little bit more creative movesets?
If you are really sure that you are going to play against someone who knows your team, you probably play a bit more in the defensive way. He got a Suicune, he got a Rhydon as well, he got a Heatran, which is yeah, let's say kind of no-brainer. The Charizard plus Heatran combination is pretty cool because you just fire off strong fire attacks, you cover water Pokemon with your Virizion and Whimsicott. That's a pretty cool team. The Suicune is there to back it up, and I see no really big weaknesses in his team. Neither do I in Marcus' team, so I'm really happy to see those tomorrow. as well. But let's see how the day goes on. I guess we're going to see a VGC match in a couple of minutes, am I right? Oh, we are going to see another VGC match.
So there is no
nice
trading card game coming up, but VGC. But I think there's a little break coming up right now for you guys to relax a little bit, grab a couple of snacks. Well, we will do the same. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the next VGC match for you guys.
Stay tuned, guys.